Hello and welcome to my brand new YouTube channel, Life Portrayed by Katie J. It's such a big moment for me finally setting this page up for you all. And so I wanted to just do a little intro video. Firstly, just to say hello. Hi. Thank you so much for joining me. And then just to really give you a bit of a backstory as to why I'm setting up my page and what you can expect from it. So, I've always been a massively creative person, but the problem with me is I seem to always be doing about 1,000,001 different creative projects at the same time, and I never really seem to get much of my work out there into the big wide world. Most of my adult life, my creativity has been focused on the dance music industry. I've been DJing and making my own tracks, producing, so that's been really fun. But the thing with that is there's always been an audience there for me. I've been quite lucky. I've always had, dance floors to listen to my music and people to appreciate what I'm doing. But over the last 2 years or so, I found I've got a huge passion for spoken word. And I've basically just spent the last couple of years writing my little heart out. Just, processing everything that I possibly can, getting anything that I can out my head and into words. And I think it's about time that I start sharing some of that with you all. Because I have been on a hell of a journey in my life, but with all those journeys comes a lot of learning. So I've got a lot to share. Some will be raw and painful, I'll admit that. But on the whole, I think most of my work, I try to be inspirational. I try to pass on what I've learned, because from the person I used to be to the person I am now, there's just so much more happiness in the world that can be found if you just look your thoughts into a slightly different direction. So, yeah, as always with me, there will be a musical side to it. I can never leave the music behind. I'm always trying to find ways of putting my spoken word to music. So there's some projects which involve straight spoken word over music that I hope to complete. But aside from that, I've also started playing instruments again, which is an amazing feeling. I haven't done that since I was at school. So mainly been playing the ukulele, but because I've learned obviously an instrument that I can play, it means that I've taken the trip down the exciting journey into songwriting. And again, I've been writing my heart out with those. I've already got a nice little collection of songs. Yes, my playing may be basic for now, but this page is all about going on my journey and sharing it with you at the same time. Why hold back? Why hold back on anything? It's time to get my work out there and just, share my message with everyone. Hopefully bring some smiles, hopefully inspire you. So I hope you like it. So my intro wouldn't be a proper intro for this page if there wasn't at least some rhyming words dotted in here. So I just thought I'd end on a silly little piece that I've written. It's inspired by the great Harry Baker and his exceptional wordplay. He's just amazing, and it's him. He's my inspiration that I need to dream big. So this one's for you. It's called the Falafel, Waffle, Curfuffal. I unlawfully fell off an awfully unstable falafel and waffle table, whilst eating a waffle filled with falafel that tasted awful. What a kerfuffle. I feel awful the falafel and waffle fell from the table, as it was actually only the falafel keeping the table stable. But the only reason the falafel flailed from the table is because I was waffling on about the fluff on my waffles and fluffing that the falafel wasn't ample to qualify as my free sample. So when this falafel waffle fell off table kerfuffle, then led to an awful hassle of more angry waffle and squabble from the jostle of the hustle and bustle of the flustered and blustered customers flocking the rail with a veil. I thought to myself, what an awful bit of bother. All I wanted was a falafel waffle for me to gobble as I wobble my way through the rabble and babble of the colossal city commute.